by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Onunuga. According to the President, the project, which is the first deepwater oil initiative in over a decade, is set to produce an estimated 350 million barrels of crude oil. He added that it is a reflection of the success of the current administration's policy reforms, which are aimed at revitalizing the nation's oil and gas industry. President Tinubu explains that the Renewed Hope agenda fundamentally focuses on attracting investments to transform the Nigerian economy and deliver prosperity to the people. In another development, President Bola Tinubu has called for collaboration between the media and his administration to strengthen the flow of information and reinforce Nigeria's democratic foundations. President Tinubu made the call in a congratulatory message to the newly elected leaders of the Nigerian chapter of the International Press Institute, IPI. Mr. President, in a statement by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Onunuga, acknowledged the critical roles the media play in promoting access to information and safeguarding democracy. He reminded the new IPI Nigerian leaders that they have an important responsibility to ensure responsible journalism that advances national interests as enshrined in the Constitution. The government at the center will not rest on its laurels in delivering affordable housing to Nigerians. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Dangiwa, stated this at a forum in Abuja. According to Architect Dangiwa, under the Renewed Hope Cities and Estates program, the government currently has 14 actual construction sites nationwide for a total of 10,112 housing units. He made it known that the government is currently constructing 12 Renewed Hope estates comprising 250,000 units each across 12 states, with 2 states from each geopolitical zone. The current administration at the center is committed to reducing the nation's reliance on imported healthcare equipment and enhancing access to medical devices. The national coordinator of the Presidential Initiative for Unlocking the Healthcare Value Chain, PVAC, Dr. Abdul Muta, gave the commendation with an international company to begin local manufacturing of hospital equipment. Dr. Mukhtar, who signed the agreement on behalf of the federal government, noted that the partnership will boost local production and access to quality medical services. The coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pate, who was present at the signing of the agreement, thanked Dr. Mukhtar and his team for their dedication to attracting investors to Nigeria. Meanwhile, since good health is one of the foundations of a thriving society, stakeholders, including government at all levels, the private sector, community and religious leaders, among others, should prioritize the sector to ensure that Nigerians have access to quality and affordable healthcare services. This will not only improve the nation's health indices, but ensure a productive society. The lead coordinator of AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria ATM networks in Ogun State, comprising the Civil Society in Malaria Control, Immunization and Nutrition, acronym Network of People Living with HIV/AIDS in Nigeria, NEPLAN, and Tuberculosis TB Network, Mrs. Olufa Olatunji, made the submission. Mrs. Olatunji, who identified inadequate medical equipment, power shortage, and inadequate water supply as some of the challenges hindering effective health services at health facilities, especially at primary health care centers across the country, saw the need for a collaborative effort to address the challenges. On his part, the Ogun State C19 Project Program Manager, Mr. Tayo Akinpelu, urged well-to-do Nigerians to partner the government in the efforts to boost the health sector by funding critical health infrastructure and donating medical equipment that can directly enhance service delivery of health facilities. As part of measures to tackle the issues of blocked roads and show traffic regulation in the pace-setter state, the Oyo State Road Traffic Management Authority has launched a series of raids against illegal street traders within Ibadan. The Commissioner for Information and Orientation in the state, Prince Dotun Oyelade, made this known in a statement in Ibadan this Monday. According to Prince Oyelade, the operation led to the agency's chairman The agency, led by the agency's chairman, Mr. Adekoya Adeshagba, spanned Rita-Mary, Agbeni, and Okunpa areas. They warned readers to desist from selling on the roads, emphasizing that the government's efforts are geared towards ensuring their safety and protecting their property. Elsewhere, a fatal accident which involved a G5 Ford bus and a Mercedes truck occurred on the Lagos Third Mainland Bridge this Monday. According to the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, the coalition claimed one life, leaving four others injured. The LASTMA Director, Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department, Mr. Adebayo Taufik, confirmed the accident in a statement. He made it known that LASTMA officials, led by the General Manager, Mr. Olalekan Bakare Oki, arrived promptly at the scene and began rescue operations. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Azan Abubakar, has charged the Nigerian Air Force (NAV) to work harder on improving security in the country. Air Marshal Abubakar gave the charge after concluding a four-day operational tour of the Air Force unit in the Southwest. He noted that teamwork, discipline, and innovation are essential to an agile and resilient Air Force capable of addressing future security challenges. The Chief of Air Staff reaffirmed the force's commitment to operational excellence, innovation, and personnel welfare. He also gave officers strategic guidance on ensuring timely and high-quality upgrades which aligned with global standards. In the meantime, the Defense Headquarters has a report stating that the French military is planning to establish a base in Nigeria. In a statement, the Director of Defense Solutions, Major General Edward Buba, this Monday explained that the clarification became necessary due to reports making the rounds that French soldiers had arrived in the country. The online reports alleged the arrival of the first contingent of French soldiers in Maiduguri towards establishing a French military base in the northeast. Major General Buba urged the general public to disregard the news and speculations making the rounds in some quarters. And now to sports. The Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has backed Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman and Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, who are in contention for the top men's and women's categories at this month's CAF Awards in Morocco. Lookman and Nnadozie spearhead Nigeria's charge for honors at this year's ceremony as the country contest for 7 awards. Lookman is up against Ivory Coast Simon Adingra, Morocco's Ashraf Hakimi, Guinea's Serhou Guirassy, and South Africa's Ronwen Williams. The NFF is, however, optimistic that Lookman has done enough to win it. The Super Falcons and the Super Eagles are also in the run for the national team of the year. That was the news across Nigeria on OJS 9.5 FM, packaged by Chris Ogo. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at www.ogunradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Ogun Radio Abeokuta and on X at OGBC 905 FM. You can also follow us on the Radio Garden.